I guess we're rolling. Let me just adjust some things here. There we go. Okay, well, today is the day that the stream train rolls on, I guess. I guess that's not really a thing, is it? The Well, I call it I'm back on my bullshit. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So as I may have intimated, I'm a bit knackered actually. So this is gonna be a great inaugural stream, isn't it? Not a lot of sleep last night, so it's probably gonna be a bit of a chill stream. But okay, Loomer. Yep, that's what we're gonna be doing. Chengus. Oh, hello. I hear
Hello.
I hear a snort.
Okay, Loomer.
Okay, Loomer.
Yeah.
So there's
Snorting it. Okay, Loomer.
There's Pickle Dog, and there's our good old friend TTP, and hopefully you guys are coming through okay. Let me just get my I mean you should be coming through okay, but let me just open my volume mixer. Hey.
While you're at it, check out what my profile pic is.
Yeah, see, it's the robot from Space Quest 3. Obviously, you guys in the stream can't see this, but in the Discord, he's a robot. Oh God.
The one from the intro.
Yeah, of course. All right, so
yeah, that's the robot that I touched up for the Space Quest 3 vinyl cover.
I'm so glad you added the word "up," because otherwise it just sounds like you molested a robot.
I found a Space Quest 3 3D. I wanted to message you guys about it. It's like the whole game, and it's beautiful, bro. It's so beautiful.
I wonder if a certain Yahoo did the music for it.
There's a Klingon Academy model in the game. You know how I know? I've played hours of Klingon Academy.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I do know there was a Space Quest 3 remake that a Turbo Chimp did, and they got me and John Paul from Era 47 to do the music for it, and we did like an hour and a half's worth of additional music in addition to the original soundtrack. We kind of went overboard, and then we looked at, this would be great to put out on vinyl. Wouldn't it be great if we put it out on vinyl? Yeah, of course. And then we went in and tallied up the running time, and we're like, this is a triple vinyl. Yeah, let's not do that.
I don't know, man. But I'd love to play that. That sounds great. I want it.
Oh, it's free on itch, turbochimp.itch.io.
Okay, I'll have to get that.
Yeah. But what's the other one? What's the other full remake of Space Quest 3, you say?
Yeah, here. Let's see. I think I still have it on my desktop.
Wow.
So, Space Quest 3, let's see if it has any names in the credits real quick.
Let me see. I'm
not trying to take your show away from you. I'm just
no, it's
curious.
Fine. Let's see. I'm gonna have a look at myself. So.
Oh, this is the Turbo Chimp. You did this.
Oh, it
is
the one.
Okay.
Turbo Chimp.
I thought so. Oh my god, this was fantastic, people.
Oh, I had fun with that one. Yeah.
I had so much fun with this one too.
So some Yahoo did indeed do the music for it. And there are some bugs in the game, and we had a beta testing channel on the SQH Discord, and the dude who made this, Simon from Turbo Chimp, he was all over that shit, and he loved the beta testing thing, but he never actually fixed any of the stuff that we came up with, and then he just sort of disappeared. So I'm kind of worried that we might have overwhelmed him, but it is what it is. I mean, it's a free fan game, a free remake with full voice acting and everything. Shit, yeah, the Nukem Dukem robots turned into a big arcade beat 'em up section, almost like Mortal Kombat stuff. It's great.
Yeah. The only thing I was let down about was the computers were not redone. Like they were. I get it that they were faithful to the original, but at the same time, it was just like you're like, oh, this is so beautiful, and CGA, what the fuck?
Most people complain that Roger looks like some sort of anime character.
He does, but it fits. I thought his design was great.
I think it's fine too, but of course I'm biased. I can't I can't speak
Well,
in
I'm
any.
not biased. I just found this a couple years ago, and wanted to talk to you about it ever since.
Wilco Webb on the interwebs on the chat asks, wasn't he also working on his own project? And yeah, Turbo Chimp actually did this to sort of drum up attention for their own game, Mercury Blue, which I played on my channel yonks ago. And it was also, it's in the vein of Space Quest, and it's pretty good. But they never really got more than the demo done.
It's a lovely game. I really enjoyed playing through it, and as you say, it was kind of years ago now.
Oh yeah, it's like ages and ages. Back when I actually did content. I mean, it's
All right.
Hey nerds, hey John Rogers, you big old nerd.
I added it right to my library.
All right. I'll turn off my display screen because we are here to do something else. We are here. Yes, I'm playing it in Scum VM. You may boo now. I will, however, check if I have the aspect ratio setting. Good morning. Aspect ratio correction setup. And what the hell is modern UI UX adjustments? Removes fake sound loading screen in Salmon Max. Makes early. No, we don't want any of that. Audio visual improvements. I don't think we're gonna have any of that.
Yes, ScumVM keeps gaining new checkboxes. They surprised me. I've not seen this one before.
No, it's weird. Fix original bugs. Were there bugs in Loom? I don't remember. Overture timing. Oh, you can set the timing for the overture in. Oh, interesting. Enable original GUI and menu. We absolutely want that. We want the as true to the original experience as we can. And just to appease everyone's, yes, we are setting this to render mode CGA. Because welcome to the pain train. I should probably explain what the fuck we're doing. Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian. Today, we are playing Loom, Pain Train Edition. If you don't know what the Pain Train is, well, it's basically CGA. It's basically we just run games in CGA with the worst sound that we can. Why? Fuck knows why. It's just a thing we do. Actually, does anyone have a good reason why, other than shits and giggles?
Why the hell not?
It's historic. it's fun. It teaches people what some of the stuff that we had to deal with before. Right? I was like, oh, Mr. 256 Street VGA.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna toss you up the stairs. Bet you an ale.
It's like, yep, you get to play it.
I mean, he gets right the fuck out of there. I mean, he was right to bet on himself.
Oh, and we got Pixie. We got Pixie in the voice chat. Hello, Pixie.
Hi, Pixie.
Yeah.
Pickle. I haven't seen you guys in forever.
Oh yeah, that's because I didn't live stream anymore. There's a reason why I didn't. It's I hit sort of a mental block and felt like I couldn't be on camera and be entertaining for a long while, and that's sort of passed now. So I'm giving it another go, and we'll see how long it lasts. I'm happy to see that people have actually shown up in the live stream. We've got about 20 viewers across YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty good. The shaders can enhance the pain train. What shade? No. We're not putting on any shaders. Although here's an interesting little factoid. I tried for games that don't natively support CGA. Loom does support CGA natively, but for games that don't, I tried to get some of those DirectX shaders to work. I know Brandon Bloom did a CGA shader that you can put on top of games and make them look like they're 4-color CGA. I just can't get it to work in Scum VM, so I'm going to have to get some of the nerds on the SK's Discord to look into that. We somehow, I don't know how, but Brandon actually got Mask of Eternity to run with a CGA shader on top. Some sort of weird black voodoo magic. I can't wait to do that. Yes, Sweet Potato, you can use CGA shaders on Quake or Doom. We used to do it in a fork of DOSBox called DOSBox DAUM or DAM. Damn. And for some reason, I can't get that to work anymore either. DOM was abandoned years and years ago, so that thing is no longer updated. So maybe modern DirectX shaders don't work on it anymore. I have no fucking idea. That's how I did the Pain Train with Space Quest. Slapped it on top of Space Quests 5 and 6, because we actually got CGA working in Space Quest 4. Thanks, Pickle Dog, by the way. I think you and James Howard were the ones who got that working.
Yeah.
God damn. What do you guys say? Should we give Loom a go?
Yeah,
Now,
let's roll.
this might get loud. It's the PC. I enable PC speaker audio. This might get loud. Let me know if it's too loud. And let me know in the SQH stream if you're actually seeing the game right now.
Let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, showing up fine.
All right. So we're going to go with standard mode, as God intended. Practice mode gets us nowhere. Expert, I don't have the patience for expert, where you have to like what is it called? Sound read? Like the fucking staff doesn't
that's
light
right.
up. Yeah.
It doesn't light up the stuff, and you have to read the notes.
And you have to sort of guess
that's
what note.
shitty.
Yeah. So we're going to go with standard mode. Now, there is an extra scene in expert when Bobbin takes off his hood. By the way, I'm going to assume everyone has already played this, because why the fuck would you tune into a stream of some Yahoo playing the CGA version of Loom if you haven't seen it before? But there is
I have not.
Really? Oh boy, you're in for a hell of a treat.
I can't wait.
But anyway, so there is an extra scene where Bobbin takes off his hood, because there's this whole bit about it's death to peer under the hood of a weaver. Bobbin's a weaver, so at one point he does take off his hood because some asshole keeps pestering him, and if you played in expert mode, you actually see what's under his hood, but you don't get that with the standard and practice mode. And basically, it's not worth playing expert mode just for that one little scene, I have to say. Ask that asshole about Loom. Oh, Sweet Potato Moose has never played Loom before. Boy, you're in for a treat, aren't you? All right, let's fucking go.
Speaking of treats.
Beep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tchaikovsky's rolling in his fucking grave right now.
He is. But, oh wow.
But they somehow got it running in the PC speaker, and it almost sounds multi-channel, even though it absolutely isn't. Will Coep says, "Is this the resonant frequency to make a corpse spin?" Yes. Rise, son of Cigna, the dithering commands you.
The dithering compels you.
Yes. Look at his fucking eyes, the demon eyes of the demon child. Ooh, a messenger nymph. Ooh, I've never seen one so CGA before. One of the elders must have taken a crap and it fell out. Alright, last leaf of the year, last CGA leaf of the year. Now begins our arduous trek down to the village. Our unskippable, arduous trek down the village. And I did look into getting text-to-speech to read the dialogue aloud. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with Loom.
Oh.
Yeah, that is a dreadful shame. But check back in when we do Police Quest 2 again, because we are definitely playing the rest of that game with text-to-speech narration. What the fuck? My eyes are going wobbly already. How the fuck am I gonna get through the entire game like this? Alright.
I just cheered some bits. For DEGA.
Oh,
For DEGA.
I am not switching over to EGA. We're sticking with
I'm
CGA.
sorry, CGA. Yeah, I meant to say CGA.
Alright, because I was like, are you...
I misspoke there. My bad.
I love how these tents are like TARDIS. Like, they're bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. Look at this.
Yeah,
This
I know.
tiny little tent is the big gathering hall.
Oh, really? Let's see.
Oh, blissfully, this room is shrouded in darkness.
I mean, this is a universe that they literally weave, so yeah. Extra dimensional spaces are kind of par for the course.
Yeah. Their color palette leaves a bit to be desired, I think. Oh, Mike Sherry's...
I've played lots of games in this color palette, so I mean, I can't really...
Oh, there's nothing wrong with this color palette. I adore this color palette. They went a bit hog wild with the dithering. But yeah. Mike Sherry says, my headache's getting stronger. Thanks, PC Speaker. Don't worry, it's gonna get worse. I mean, if the
your lack of dithering disturbs me.
your lack of dithering disturbs me. The decline of the guilds, because they only had 4 colors. Oh, odd. The end of this tapestry is torn off. We had to say that because it's not readily apparent with all the cyan magenta vomit currently on screen.
Right, I get it. We'll just read it to the class when we have to.
I I'm actually kind of impressed with you know how PC speakers work. Like you pump different levels of voltage through the internal speaker, and that makes it do different notes. But if you arpeggiate really fast, what the fuck do they do to Dame Hatchel?
Oh my god.
I mean, it's a good thing they all wear hoods because then you can't see their faces. But my god, look at that. That guy to the right is just a ghost.
It is a very dark execution that's going on right here.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying, when you arpeggiate the PC speaker, it kind of almost sounds like you're hitting two notes at the same time, even you aren't. The text is so hard to read.
It is. Soon he will wield the power of weaving, whether you choose him or not. We do not dare desert Bobbin now.
Oh, it's very nice of them to put the subtitles at the bottom of the screen most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh no, the training was forbidden because he's such a precocious young scamp.
Because he's Anakin.
Oh yeah,
You know.
he's the Anakin. Oh, thank God, Elder Atropos or whatever the fuck your name is. His background is not dithered.
Those eyes too.
Oh, the eyes. Oh, by the way,
he doesn't even have a face. The eyes.
If you play the VGA version of this game, there's actually a secret message hidden inside his hood. Like if you go in and color in, someone drew in "Loom sucks" inside of his hood. I swear, I'm not kidding. If you play the CD-ROM version, someone wrote "Loom sucks" inside his hood.
Yeah, but I mean, basically in like one RGB level above black, so it's completely imperceptible unless you completely futz with the palette.
Yeah, or if you go in, if you take a screenshot and you color in his hood, or the inside of his hood. Oh, a swan's egg. Oh, that's curious. So that's what that is. Hark! I heard a cry outside.
How would you know it was a swan's egg?
I'm sorry?
I mean, how would you know it was a swan's egg?
Because it's big?
Why
I don't know.
a swan?
Good question, yeah. I must really know their bird eggs.
Specifically.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, we just got that window fixed.
Damn it, we just put that in.
Isn't that just delay? Like you remember near the end of RoboCop when they just demolished that office? The next day they're just fixing windows, and he says like, "Yes, we've decided to renovate early." It's like more like the place is torn apart, and you need someone to clean it after that horrific battle. But yeah, cool, man, sure.
Oh, it just needs a cleanup. Oh, that's fine. I never really found out what they mean by the guild is under attack. Is that just because Lady Signa flew in and went, "Screw you guys"? So everyone just takes her word for it and flies off. Why do they always leave me behind? Probably because they keep calling you Demon Child. I mean, that's a... Alright, now shut up, PC speaker. ECED. Now I got my trusty notepad. Because all the fucking...
I want to know what that thing is behind you. I can't tell what it is. Is that a computer or what?
It's
a
giant loom.
It's the loom. It's the big giant
loom.
It is. Oh, we can have a look at it.
Wait. Every time you say loom, I have to say Marvel TM.
Now this is always the same draft, but I'm just gonna write it down anyway. C F G C, and that is Swan. It's just basically transmogrify into winged rat. Swans are assholes, by the way. Hey, David Alexander. All right, it's trying to open. Well, let's give it a hand. That means, of course, if you play the draft backwards, it's close. Oh, hi there.
And yeah, that is the...
Not to get off topic, but my favorite thing in that
Hi, David Alexander.
that Space Quest 3D game we were talking about before. When you go under the pods and they suck the robot up into them, push me down.
yeah, the voice acting is really. Apparently, it's just one dude doing all the voice acting. Oh, that reminds me. If anyone is in for really wants a treat, go back in my channel library and check out the.
Oh man, look at our swarm.
Oh God, what the fuck? Now go back and check out the previous live stream we did of Loom, where we actually had Brian Moriarty in the chat, voice acting the role of Chaos, who, spoiler, is the big antagonist. It was tons of fun. We basically Mystery Science Theatered the whole game. But we played the VGA version, the FM Towns version, and today we're playing the Pain Train version. Just to kick back and relax.
Good for you.
Yeah, it may just be an ugly duckling. Not all ugly ducklings also ones.
It's a very dithered duckling.
Or VDD, as he liked to be called.
A third shadow is nigh. Could you make some sense before I shove the staff up your butt?
We have to stop it.
Oh, there's a lot of dialogue in this game, and actually, if you played the CD-ROM version, this was before they'd figured out how to compress audio and have it stream off the CD. So they just put all the dialogue as Redbook audio. That means they had about 60 minutes of dialogue for the entire game, so they had to cut the script down drastically.
But it was funny because you could simply pop the game disc in your CD player, and it would just rattle off all the dialogue in one continuous stream of consciousness spiel.
Yeah, it was excellent. It was like a radio theater, which incidentally, the game actually came with a cassette with a radio theater that explains the whole universe and all that shit. Which I have, which Kevin Wallace actually was Wilco Web in the chat actually donated to me. He just sort of gave it to me. I still not found out why, because that's a pretty impressive thing. Just to catch up, Broody, EGA version in CGA mode and expert difficulty. No, close. CGA mode, native CGA mode, and normal difficulty, because fuck expert difficulty.
Yeah, it's hard enough to see the who's noticed which in his palette as it is.
I mean, I guess technically we might as well be playing it in expert mode. Did I just accidentally resize the window? No, I didn't. Okay. You've been my friend for more than a quarter of a century. I give you things you'd like. Oh, let's never tell Wilco Webb what a boxed copy of Loom complete in box is worth on eBay, because hot damn. And also, I accidentally, I mean, you know how, the insult to injury is? Like, if you, for instance, give someone a boxed copy of The Secret of Monkey Island, and you then bring it to the next convention that the person who gave it to you is also at, and you actually have Ron Gilbert sign the box. I think that's kind of insult to injury. Like, you let go of a priceless artifact, and then all of a sudden, oops, I could have gotten that signed.
I know the pain, man. I had so many big cardboard CD-ROM boxes, and then like 2006, 2007, my mom's like, "Look, if you're gonna live here, you gotta be cleaner, and you don't need all those fucking hidden boxes of games." And I said, "Oh, okay, maybe you're right."
No, she was.
So I didn't think about it, and I just willfully got rid of them, and now I see all the collectors all over the world. I'm like, damn it.
I'm very sorry to say that your mom was sadly mistaken. Okay, yeah. So what's the point? Why does he take the Book of Patterns with him? Because there's no inventory in this game. You can't actually do anything. And thank you, Mike, for following. I actually enabled the Streamlabs thing. Oh shit!
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did it. I did it bad though.
No, because I gave you bits like a while ago, and I don't even think they popped up.
Oh, they should. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just I'm like, fuck. Here, let me try again.
Oh, let's see if I resize the chat appropriately.
Let's see.
Oh. Donated 3 bits. Still need to resize the chat a little bit more, but thank you very, very much. I'll just go like this. To hell with it. Alrighty.
Streamlabs is being naughty. It's just
Streamlabs is
not doing it.
It's actually me who's being naughty. Oh God, what was that?
I'm also watching this on Discord with y'all. This is cool.
GEED. Let's change color. GEED. Color. Now, unfortunately, in the original game, you're supposed to change something to green. the whole point is that it's green, and he hates the color green. Like if you look at these clothes, he goes, "Oh, ugly green." There's no green in this game.
I've always hated this color.
Yeah.
Yes.
and you can change the color of the clothes.
Robin Threadbare's War on Cyan.
DDCD. I forget what that is. DDCD. I forget. It's something bubbly shite. We'll work it out later. I'll just say I'll just write cauldron. It's some sort of. Ooh, incoming new follow. He's going to switch over to Twitch. Thank you, Mike. And there we go. Now following. So now we got the Streamlabs shit working. Okay, cool. Let's try and change the color here. I want to see what the palette actually does. If they actually change color. Cloth rack. All right. How do weavers bathe? I want to. This may be a delicate question, but if it's death to peer under the hood of the weaver, how do they take a bath? Do they have like really, really private baths? Just imagine walking into a Japanese bathhouse and there's a bunch of weavers just walk in and everyone just scrambles for the exit. G-E. Oh shit! Oh, because I don't have the you rat bastard. See, that's also impossible to see that I don't have the
that
I haven't leveled up.
Missing a note.
Yep.
I need more experience.
He does. Yeah. You gain more experience. You gain more notes. Right now, I can play up to F. G is too high for me.
That's to anyone who hasn't played Loom before. Yeah, that is the mechanic here. You not only have to find new drafts, you have to find. Do they call them notes? What do they call them?
Yeah, they call them notes. And it's actually a really clever mechanic. And the thing about
it is.
Yeah. They use that in my favorite Zelda game, the Wind Waker, too.
Oh, Wind Waker, yeah, with the...
You find different notes and you find different songs. Yeah.
Came out slightly later than this game. It had a slightly better color... No, I wouldn't say better color palette. Alright, I'm just going to open this clam, just to make the music shut up.
I'm just saying, I love that in the Wind Waker, finding new notes.
Oh, it's cute. It's a great mechanic. Yeah. And Brian Moriarty got his start making text adventures, like really complicated text adventures. And he purposely made Loom to be as player-friendly and as easy to play as possible. There's no inventory. There's a single-click interface, and all you do is find drafts. That's the only... there's no inventory puzzles whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, you can use drafts on world objects, which is this little zoomed in section in the bottom right corner, but that's your entire extent of verbatim on item in this game.
Yep.
Is drafts on things on the world.
Yep. And right now we're about to learn a new draft, but we need 4 owls in the hole, and one of the holes is empty. So there's an owl. Let's go spook his ass. Owl. Sound asleep. Oh, one of the drafts is wake up. No, wait. What the fuck? Okay. Let's just have a look at the... I can't read the gravestone because the owl's ass is in the way. Yeah, technically, yes. The tail feathers are blocking his view. One really cool thing you can do in the lore of this game, the grave sites are a weak point in the thread of the universe. So basically, there's an alternate dimension where chaos reigns and everything's just all fucked up, and all the dead. Basically, it's the afterlife. But graveyards are a weak point in the thread to the afterlife. So when you try to open, graves, everything just goes to shit. Oh, that is some cool PC speaker noise. And he goes, "Maybe I better not try that." I forget. Oh, I'm supposed to look in the thicket. There's a rabbit in there. Hey, Rabby. What the fuck is that thing? That does not look like a rabbit.
It's moving TV static.
Yeah, it looked like it had a fucking aerial attached to his head. All right. DCCD is light. Okay, I'm gonna have to write that down. DCCD is light. Oh, and let's go read the tombstone just for the hell of it, because this is where Bobbin gets one of his worst ideas ever. I like the purple staff. It's very artist formerly known as Prince. In memory of Lady Signa Prince.
Those years. Look at those
Yeah,
years.
yeah. This game takes place in the future, by the way. When the sky is opened, that's your hint. You have to go all the way back up to where you came from and try to open the sky, which is just a terrible fucking idea. But before we do that, we have to get two more drafts, I think. No, one more. We just have to get the how to spin gold to straw and vice versa. And we can only do that when we have the light draft. So because we went into this room and it was all dark, and we have to light that room.
Oh, we lost Pixie. Let's see.
Oh, we lost. Ah, well, poor lass. It is kind of late though, so I don't blame her. Wait a minute, this is the wrong tent, isn't it?
Let's see.
Yeah, that's the wrong tent. Howdy, jabbers. Oh, you're in the chat. Oh, that's good.
These tents are ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very, very TARDIS-y kind of. Okay, so.
Yeah, you keep saying that and I'm seeing it. Every time you pop in one of them, I'm just like, whoa.
Can't see a thing. Let's do D, C, C, D. Because owls can see in the dark. Yo. And now, D, 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 E. D, 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 E is, well, that's straw to gold, isn't it?
Don't ask me, I've never played this.
Look at my shitty handwriting.
Yeah, sound like that, and that's a draft you use a fair bit in the game.
Oh,
and I mean, most of the puzzle solutions are very clever because it's like, drafts can be played backwards, and sometimes you just have to flip things back and forth a few times.
It's really, really cool. I think this game is genius. I don't know why I'm subjecting it to this mayhem, but I did the same with Space Quest, so I mean, why not? Mike in the chat asks, the creator of Loom, and that would be Maury Brianardi, prefers the EGA version over the VGA version. Yes, he does. And that is because all the original artwork was made for VGA, and Steve Purcell, the god himself, drew a lot of the sprite art and graphics for that, and they were redone for the CD-ROM version and the FM Towns version. The FM Towns version is interesting because it's 256 color VGA, but the script is intact because there's no voice acting. If you play the CD-ROM version of Loom, you are getting shafted because again, the script was so truncated.
The script is just really short.
Yeah. Backgrounds by Ferrari. That's right. Sprites by Purcell. Backgrounds by. See, this is just a terrible fucking idea. Boom.
That's what you get, Thor.
What the fuck is that branch doing? It's headbanging.
It's okay. I think the branch will hold for about. It's not holding.
Look at it having a merry old time.
I know. Just swimming back to shore.
Yeah. Oh, Slayer's playing down by the pier. Let's go. Oh, well, like this.
Can you imagine if from the game on from that moment, you just turned into that branch and had to proceed from there?
Well, we are going to go down and hop on it because it's the only transportation off the island. The VGA versions of Loom and Zack were created by artists that had just discovered the gradient tool in deluxe paints.
That's the kind of Thank you, Mad Moose. That's the kind of comparison I was scratching my head for because they're all paint overs. All of the Lucasfilm VGA adaptations are paint overs, and you talk about being able to see the brush strokes. The brush in this case was the gradient tool. Yep. It's everywhere.
And for those of you who don't know, Matt Moose is actually a Scum VM developer, so he is partially responsible for the mayhem you see before you right now. Although technically, LucasArts did it to themselves.
Yeah. And for one of the worst ones, the Zach McCracken VGA version, the artist just discovered the texture mapping tool.
Oh,
Everything has terrible carpets. It's so bad.
Only done a couple of bug fixes for the Scum VM engine. Well, close enough. That's you're still a developer, at least in my mind. I can't program for shit. So anything you can do to Scum VM, round of applause. Sounds like me when I learned Corel Draw. I regret the PC speaker now. Ooh, Mad Moose is to blame for the Blade Runner engine. We should play that sometime.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, that one. That takes me back.
Remember to buy tax-free on the ferry. I gotta give a shout out to Changas, by the way, because Changas always replies to my tweets with some of the best comebacks ever. You're hilarious. So just wanted to say that publicly to shame you.
And him going into this tornado is not a reflection of how he feels about you.
DEFC. DEFC is twisty.
Listen to that twisty wind. You listen to that twisty wind.
Yeah, but here's the kicker. If you play this backwards, CFED, then it goes CEFD. Then, oh, shit. Wait a minute.
What button was that?
Wait.
You turned off the sound.
CEFD? I can do... Did I hit the wrong key? CFED. C... Okay. Wait, did I miss something? I was supposed to level up. All right, back to shore we go. What is wrong with this face? You can't give an F.
Kevin.
Kevin
posted a drawing of CGA CGA Bobbin in the channel.
Oh, now I know what to do. Oh, I'm supposed to excuse me. I'm supposed to spin. I'm supposed to give this a whirl. It's not enough to just learn the draft. You actually have to do it. I think this levels you up. So, straw to gold. Let's play that backwards. E, D, D, D. That was the wrong way around. So, D, 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 E. Oh, it doesn't work on the spin. Fuck it. Oh, not the spinning. Oh, of course. D, 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 E. Okay. E, D, D, D. CGA, B, A, D. No. Come on, level up. Level up, Dick for brains. God damn it. PC speaker is darn CPU intensive, so that's why many games just stop while the fanfare is playing. Have you ever played any of the Access software with the real sound thing, or just any game that had PC speaker audio play samples, like digital samples? That is some voodoo shit. Look up on YouTube how it's actually done, because that is some voodoo.
It's dark magic.
I'll let Pickle Dog explain. It's something to do with the interrupt, like right before it plays a note. You can sort of hijack the PC speaker and do things to it.
I mean, the PC speaker has essentially two modes. You can turn it on and off, i.e., you can hand make a square wave, or you can tell the timer to make it for you. And so you throw the timer completely out the window, and you use the interrupt peripheral to run way too fast, and then you chop up the square wave to kind of get the analog sound you want. It's very, very involved.
Oh yeah, and it takes. But I remember, playing with Scream Tracker 2 back in the day, and this was before I had a sound card, and it could play 4-channel mod music with the PC speaker. I have no idea how it did it, but it could. How do I level up this jack off? What am I missing? I got all the drafts.
Yeah. Now the Kovox can do the analog part for you, but you still have to feed it the samples in precise order, otherwise it sounds glitchy. So yeah, both of them, the CPU is basically tied up. You can't do anything else.
No, yeah. But somehow the Access software lads made it happen. I think the game still pauses when they play sample speech through the PC speaker, but it's barely noticeable. They're very clever about it.
Yeah.
The game has
Yeah, the engine sounds in the cockpit play just fine against the game. I've no idea how it does this. It's
DDCD. So, DCDD. What happens if we play it backwards? Not a whole fucking thing. That draft won't work on a pod. What am I? DDCD? Can't be stuck already. Fucking hell. Yeah, Martian Memorandum and Under Killing Moon and Lynx, and they did another game called Countdown, which also ran on the same engine as Martian Memorandum, and that was just it was brutal. It's not a very good game, but the technology behind it was just amazing. What am I missing? What the fuck? There's nothing in here. I know for a fact there's nothing in here.
and I'll tell the story every time. Countdown also had very poor memory protection, and it managed to overwrite DOS when I ran out of disk space, and it corrupted my file system. And I'm still kind of sad about that.
There's nothing up here either. And we did all the things with the we did everything up here. We got the light draft. We even opened the clamp for the little seagull, even though that's completely optional. What the fuck am I missing?
Welcome to the pain train.
Hey, gull.
Yeah, the brain and the pain.
Wilco Web says doing open, die, and straw to gold should get you the F. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't do the die because it said I didn't have an F. I don't have F. Should we try and open the seagull? Just for shits and giggles. Come on, boy. It's time to Jeff Goldblum teleporter your ass.
I just want to see him do the thing with the torch, and at the end he just goes, Goldblum.
Die shouldn't need F. Okay, hang on. Color GEED. Did I write that wrong? Maybe I did. Maybe it wasn't a G. Teleported to Melee Island. No. Go listen again. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to do that. Yeah, because I was wondering, why didn't die work? It's one of the earliest drafts in the game. Okay, let's go have a listen.
So,
G-E-E-D.
You're trying to shit out.
G-E-E-D. I got it right. Probably C-E-E-D instead.
C-E-E-D, yeah. C-E-E-D.
No, that's not a draft, and I can't play a G. Cauldron is die. Oh, is it? No, what the fuck is the flask then? Flask is empty. Oh, right. Thank you.
And yes, sorry, yeah. And yes, all of us coming from other computers into PC land because all the other computers just kind of died off and PC kind of won. But it was like, yeah, okay, the PC has some good games on it, but the sound is terrible.
Yeah.
Where's your
C64 had better sound.
Do you like the cyan pink and white blue? I'm sorry, white, black, cyan, and pink.
Okay, let's see if it actually changes color. It did. And now we level up.
Nice.
Thank fucking Christ. We got an F. We got an F for fuck you.
So I have an offer for you, historian. I know I haven't seen you in a while, but I have an offer for you. I will give you a subscription if you do 3 shows a month. And you play Space Quest, you play King's Quest, you play this, whatever. I don't care.
Wait a minute. 3 shows a month. I was planning to do 2 streams a week. So I think that's easily doable.
All right.
And what was the other condition? I had to play Space Quest? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, bullshit. You play whatever. King's Quest, Space Quest, this, you know?
Well, I've already done an entire live stream where I played all the Space Quest games in one go, and then I did it again in CGA. So I think I.
You told me I missed both of those, though. That was before my time, unfortunately.
Wait, who are those guys? I thought everyone left the island. Are they just like owls or?
They're like, good
Did the-
luck, Willie.
Yeah, the 4 owls just sent him off. Yeah, we'll go up. Yeah, that's right. Empty is used to. Yeah, it's an optional,
All right.
but we're gonna do it if we
So
get that
the other
far.
condition is it be chill like this. Like we get to come in and hang out with you and talk to you and just watch you play. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Well,
And like I said, King's Quest, Space Quest, we both know there's like 50 billion fucking games with that.
so apparently the condition is that it has to be a Sierra game, if I'm understanding this correctly.
No, anything. It can be other things too, like LucasArts, anything in the same vein.
Okay, so let me just get this. Oh, we leveled up again. Now we get G.
So what I'm trying to say to you is keep doing what you're doing, and if I see you do more than 3 shows in a reasonable amount of time frame, I'm going to give you a subscription.
Well, that's very kind of you, I guess. So basically, okay.
I'm just saying, I haven't seen you do this in forever, so I had no idea that you were planning on doing multiple things. So it's just
no.
okay.
Like I said at the start, is I kind of hit this little mental block, and then I decided I didn't want to be on camera for a while, and now I'm kind of over it. So here we go again.
Right.
So basically, I'm just gonna get this straight. So basically, all I have to do is keep on doing what I'm doing, and not just sit around and pick my ass on a stream. I have to actually play a game. I think I can manage that.
Yay!
And then I get a subscription. Can I get 2 subscriptions? One for the main channel and one for the. Oh, you mean a Twitch subscription?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I forgot Twitch does subscriptions as well. I was.
Yeah.
Could you be a dear and go and subscribe to the second channel I have, the Dumping Ground? Sorry, I was just taken aback by what the fuck is going on here. They're supposed to be transparent buildings, but
I need a link. I'm gonna need a link for that. I don't know where to find that, but yeah, I will.
All right, I'll put that in the chat. Hang on. Oh, I just knocked the microphone. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, everyone.
Hmm.
Bubble Bobble is one of those games that you. I love Bubble Bobble. I love that game, bro.
Oh, me too. I mean, the artists at LucasArts must have looked at all this transparency and gone, "Wow, the fuck are we going to do this with 4 colors?" And they somehow managed to pull it off, even though my eyes are bleeding.
my ocular devices are bleeding,
Yes.
but it still looks good.
Hey, Fuzzy
it looks
Wumpus. I remember being blown away with this was one of the first adventure games I really enjoyed. Did you play it in CGA? Check is, ow, my ears. The goggles do nothing.
Your must do nothing.
Well, they're gonna talk for a while, so I'll just stay hydrated. Hey, Tanakitsune. I've learned how to say your name, I think. Oh, they're almost done talking. Quick step. See ahead. Yes, that's what the spheres do. They're magic spheres. Bobbin, you're carrying a magic staff. This is not unbelievable. All right.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
it's that classic thing they do in shows, just so like the audience
Exposition
knows.
for the audience.
Yeah, for the audience to get on the same page. You know what?
I'm kind of impressed with this CGA transparency. It's actually readable.
They do it all the time in Star Trek. One of the officers will be like, "What does that mean?"
Yeah.
It's like, you're an officer. You went to the academy. You know what that means.
Oh, we're
But
gonna
they-
get tossed the fuck out. My head is swimming, and oh no!
The Animaniacs.
Oh no! Look,
Yeah, the Animaniacs
are
are gonna
you?
toss us out.
Oh no!
Look at their purple skin. Oh,
There's little Elsie.
they have radiation sickness. I'm very sorry, lads. They were in the tanning booth too long.
No visitors.
Hit it, float. Yeah, now piss off. Is this an official CGA version? Yes, it is, Mike.
It is, but I'm just. It's never what I expect to happen. It's just like, oh, okay.
And it's not even a separate version. You can run Loom in the original DOS version in just out of the box in CGA. I think the parameter is just Loom space C. And
Yes,
you can
Loom
do
C, and if your computer only has CGA, it'll do it on its own.
Yep. And you can do the same with Maniac Mansion, and you can do the same. Fuck me! What am I looking
welcome
at?
to the hell.
Oh my god. This is like if you squint your eyes real hard, this is a magic eye thing. There's a picture of a dog hiding somewhere here.
Yeah, I see it. Sorry.
Where am I?
Oh yeah.
There we are.
Oh
What?
yeah.
There's a bell, too.
Down the
There's a
stairs.
bell.
Down the stairs, asshole.
Yeah, Puppy is having a word. I have to go see what he wants.
Maybe food. Maybe cuddles. Wait a minute.
Maybe both.
Am I even supposed to go this way? I forget. This place was supposed to be so much bigger. Oh, there's another teleporter. Oh, here we go. And we kind of skipped the introduction of Master Goodmold. You're supposed to meet him in the graveyard at first, I think. But no, wait, no, that's later. That's much later. But you can meet him in two different places, so they had to rewrite this dialogue in case you didn't meet him the first time. Hey, Bubs.
This reminds me of so much of Maniac Mansion CGA.
Oh man.
Oh god, John Lennon.
Cyan under the cyan.
Yeah, John Lennon really let himself go, didn't he?
Wow, he did. He sure did.
Although I dig the forehead tattoo. I have no idea what he's...
See, he came back from hell, risen from the grave, and he had that scar forever on his face.
Yeah. Oh,
but it was the John Lennon we all know and love.
We just got that plot dump with the it's death to peer under the hood of the Weaver. So this adult man just walked up to a teenager and went, "Hey, can I see what you got under the hood?" Like, this is a little fucking creepy. I like the facial animations they did for this game. I mean, the mouth's not moving.
He's scowling.
Yeah.
He's angry John Lennon now.
Angry John Lennon. But even I mean, they actually have like
my band back together. God damn it!
They have I met a guy at my cult who looked like this guy. Okay, Albion. That went places. They actually have transitions. Like when he changed his expression, like his eyebrows actually go down. There's an animation for that.
I saw that. He kind of scowled too when he reacted to the guy, what he was hearing. It was kind of neat to see.
I mean, they put a lot of effort into this. Again, that's Steve Purcell doing his magic.
That's cool.
Oh, didn't you just leave? Single crystal of diamond.
Listen, he left with a cutting remark you had no reply to. And then he came back and just to be like, I got you, Dick.
The Chromax conundrum. These names, Lucent Bottle Blow, like everything is a fucking pun with these guys.
Yeah, I see that. I'll be right back.
Oh, the dragon! Another plot dump. Oh, I can't wait to meet the dragon. When we did the Let's Play live stream where we voiced all the characters, Papaya Chemist played the dragon, and that's just... She was so good.
Yeah, Wild Blue on Blue.
Oh, yeah. Just imagine that thing as the stylus on your turntable. They say it's a single piece of diamond. I mean, motherfuck me, that's going to be a huge vinyl record. It's like, yeah, we're gonna put on a record here called The 16 Other Guys. We're gonna lift this thing. It was made using the crystal method. Thank you. Oh, and this is the graveyard, of course. Everything is made of glass, and you know what? Hey, Lucent Bottle Blower. Of course, you know we can't go near a graveyard without trying to open the graves. A stylus for the laser disc, yeah. Yay! Bobbin never learns. Okay, well, it's back up to the two yahoos. No, actually, we go outside and I tried doing that once and I couldn't get them to do it, but you're supposed to listen in. The two jerk-offs in the tower who are polishing the scythe, they have a draft You're supposed to listen for the draft. I tried this just a few minutes ago. It didn't work. Looks like someone's working up there. No shit. Oh, this is where I went wrong. I could have gone in the little dome here. And I didn't. Let's go and bother them again, because I think the second time they sort of almost leave you alone so you can listen in on them. Oh, no, wait. There's a transparency draft. It's been so fucking long since I played this game. There's a transparency draft. Oh, I know. Fucking hell. You're supposed to just bail on these stupid glass blowers and head up the hill, and you're gonna meet another bunch of assholes who have a transparency draft for you.
Yeah, the thing you're looking for, it's by the cyan thing.
Yep. It's right by the science thing. Any word on Quest for Glory? Which word would you like? It's a game. I've heard good things about it. I'm terrible at it, and that's really it. This is very nice, I have to say. There's not a lot of paint on this screen. There's a bunch of paint in that glass blower, everything's transparent screen. This is actually rather lovely.
Yeah, I suspect when we get to the forge, we're going to be seeing a lot of magenta.
Oh yeah. All right, assholes, make your appearance. D C C G. D C C G. D C C G is invisible. Technically visible, I know, but I just have to know because I have to play that backwards. State your business. I'm looking for a flock of swans. Yeah, very likely. Old School Jay in the chat. Hey, a streamer who actually knows what he's doing. Good to meet you.
Hey, Old School Jay.
Hey. Oh, remember that thing you said when you played All Demons Must Go to Hell? Like, I like to say that when someone does a good thing, I owe you a drink. And then you said, because of All Demons, that negative ramped back to -1. So I technically owe you a drink. Well, you're not getting it. Not today, anyway. If we meet up in person one day, I will. I'm looking for a flock of lesbian seagulls. Someone's a Beavis and Butthead fan, I see. I gotta say, I haven't seen the new movie, the new Beavis and Butthead movie, but the old one, the Do America, guilty pleasure. It's really good.
It's a wonderful dumb movie.
It is.
Sometimes you just need to turn your brain off and.
I mean, Mike Judge is not a dumb person, but he has a brilliantly dumb sense of humor, and it's he's kind of what Doug TenNapel would be like if Doug TenNapel wasn't a raging homophobic jackass.
And yeah, this is how the game looks on a regular CGA. The only exception is the mouse pointer is wrong. It's fading to 3 shades of grey, and on CGA, you don't have those shades of grey.
There's that, and also because I'm running it in, I'm doubling up the resolution by 3, I believe. So you can see it's actually moving the pixels. You can see I'm able to cover partial bits of the pixels here.
Yeah, the mouse pointer isn't perfectly aligned.
Yep. One Short Eye does speedruns on the Quest games. I've heard of him. He's a very nice guy. He's actually in the network. In the adventure game Hotspot network. We've collaborated a bunch of times. In fact, like one of my mates, Michael's counsel, was watching. No, he sent me a link to. Hey, have you seen this guy do the history of speedruns for Space Quest 4? And I was like, yeah, I've vaguely heard of it. And then I get a message like 10 minutes later. Oh, you're in the fucking video.
That's great.
When is the SQH erotic book releasing? 50 Shades of CGA.
I love it. I love that.
I actually,
High five, whoever said that.
I actually am, as Torpedo Bear has said, I am a published erotic poet. I once, unfortunately in Danish, but I used to get a lot of Oh shit! I'm supposed to do this outside. Yeah, fuck off. I took spam emails that I got when I worked at a place that had really lousy email security. So we used to get a ton of like this really badly translated spam emails, deluge almost. And I took those and I just added random return paragraph changes or shift. Sorry, it's getting late. My mind is melting. It made it look like a poem. So I just took all these spam emails of people offering various degrees of questionable erotic pleasures and just basically turned it into a poetry book and then threw it up on one of those publish your book for free sites. So yes, I am a published erotic poet.
Awesome.
Technically,
I'd love to read it sometime.
It's in Danish, unfortunately. It's in my native language.
I'll translate it, or we'll just translate it from. We'll get a translation, but
Yeah,
too.
have fun with that. Okay.
But anyway, sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt you, but I do have to go. So I wanted to say good luck to you, and
cheers.
Hope you do more of this kind of shit, because I certainly would like very much to just have a bit back in my life where there's chill, just play through King's Quest, Space Quest, whatever, and we're just talking about the history or whatever.
Jesus, that's thank you so much. That's I will do my absolute best to keep my brain in check and keep this train going. Not necessarily the pain train, but just the live streaming train.
Exactly right. And
So thanks very much. Have a great day, man.
You too.
Later. Okay. Where is Dougie? Now that I've got you on my lap and not barking at shadows, yes.
No.
You can be a good boy.
Oh, Vocambra says you also have a PDF book of poetry from Doki Doki Literature Panic. Yes,
that's right.
We did that. I still have it somewhere.
All right, folks, I'm out.
All right, cheers, man. Good to have you. Good to have you back.
Yeah, you too.
All right, this is the future. DFFD. DFFD is scare. All right. The sexiest language. Danish is by category not the sexiest language. Danish sounds like a drunk German trying to speak Swedish. Oh, hello.
There was a great Swedish headline that was posted in the server a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that was great.
Like, drunk man was not drunk, merely Danish.
Yeah. Norwegians say Danish sounds like Norwegian if you have a potato in your mouth. That's true. There's a great sketch comedy, a Norwegian sketch comedy, where a Danish person rocks up to a Norwegian and both of them are unaware that they're speaking different languages, so they just try really hard to understand each other, and eventually the Danish person just blurts out "potato" in Danish for some fun. Oh, it's just so lovely and random. Also, did anyone notice the appearance of the dragon? I'll bet you didn't, because it was completely obscured by the lovely CGA palette.
Danish simplified.
Yeah.
And Old School J gave us a hit show. Hit show looked wonderful in CGA. You missed a treat.
Oh yes. What was I going to say?
About Norwegian and Danish and potatoes.
Nah, we're done with that. Anyway, let's go scare some. I was gonna call them farmers. They're not farmers. They're shepherds. There's a sketch how a kid actually puts a hot potato in his mouth and ends up burning his tongue and speaks perfect English. You know what? It's kind of funny because when I have to switch between my native language and English, it's kind of like I call it. It's almost like swapping discs. Like it takes a little moment, and my tongue sort of has to curl itself into a different configuration. It's very hard to explain, but a lot of the R sounds in particular are like very back of the throat kind of things in English, and they're not in Danish. They're like right up front, kind of like that. So it's kind of interesting. When I have to switch back and forth between English, I sometimes end up with a very Danglish accent. Hi, guys. Prepare to have your asses spooked. He's back. Yes, he is, and he's bigger than a bread box. That's a Salmon Max quote. My Danish R's are very back of the throat. Yeah, but have you noticed? Mad Moose is obviously also Danish. It's kind of in his username. Hey, Draggy. It's back of the throat, but when you pronounce words like drau, for instance, it's further forward in the mouth than dragon. It's sure. Fuck it, I'm rambling right now.
Oh man, that is amazing. I love you in finishes. I would kill this bear and give you its pelt.
I would kill this bear and give you its. Oh, CDEA. CDEA is wake up. CDEA is wake up. We need that because we need to put someone to sleep later on. You have 4 sheep. How difficult is your job? Come on. I also love. Aw, hey, puppy.
Oh, puppy, you want to meet the sheep? You want to meet the sheep?
You want to meet the scary CGA sheep? Look at the ghostly eyes on those motherfuckers.
And it says something about, I don't know, just vision in the animal kingdom that he can still discern them as animals.
There's also something to be said for well, first of all, this guy's tending to 4 strange ghost sheep, and second of all, he hasn't quite figured out that every time they jump the fence, he falls asleep. Wow, he's like the worst shepherd ever.
It's like, no wonder he only has 4 sheep. He lost all the others.
Oh, I should probably save my game before I fuck this bit up. I'm gonna run out of synonyms for poop, aren't I?
Probably not.
Hey, WilcoWeb.
Hey.
Sheep shaver.
Oh, hello there. Your text is really hard to read. I'm sorry. They gave oh shit, what's her name? Fleece. Yeah, well, it just appeared in the subtitles. Fleece, first chosen whatever Guild of Shepherds. Her forward-facing sprite kind of has like fuck me lips. She looks like she's pouting. There we go. That's much better. I mean, I know pixel art is an art. I mean, WilcoWeb can talk about that. Pixel art is an art, but yeah, the double mouth, the double vertical mouth kind of gives the wrong impression. Good morning. Neanderthal, old fan, back in the days, SQFAQ text document. This was before Wikipedia. This was a 16-year-old kid who just basically turned his obsession into a text document.
There's a Danish castle whose name is the Russian word for shit.
I have no idea what castle that is, but does Gaunø mean shit? Because you guys don't have that letter, do you? Oh fuck! This just turned into cultural exchange forum. Oh, so hello. We want to learn a draft from you. Oh, her mouth is not a double vertical line. It's just the pixel doubling because we have it in the correct aspect ratio. Look it up. There's a video on my channel about how you're playing all your DOS games wrong. That is literally the title of it. And basically playing things in the correct aspect ratio with the pixels looking in pixel perfect mode means you have to run the games in 1600 by 1200 or something to that effect.
Yeah, 1600 by 1200.
CAAC is heal.
Yeah, the pixels were 1.2 to 1 aspect ratio.
Yep. And that is literally impossible, at least on my screen. I don't have a big 4K screen, so I can't run it in that resolution. ScumVM just basically goes, what the hell are you doing? And DOSBox just crashes when I try.
Yeah, you need a screen that's at least 1200 pixels tall.
Oh, yes. And I don't have that. right, so now we turn the sheep green, or at least moderately cyan. And that would be cauldron. They really do stick out. Do they really? Do they really? Not in this fucking color palette, they don't. DDCD.
It's green farming now.
And it's off to Dragonland. Instantly, if anyone's wondering why I keep looking down, it's because all the drafts are random every time you play, so you have to note them down in a notebook. Hey, Brandon's in the chat. Hey,
Hi, Brandon.
It's good thing you're here. We need an updated DirectX driver for CGA that works in Scum VM. No, I'm just kidding. Brandon did the last one, the one we did with the Space Quest 5 and 6. He did that one. That's a sick music riff. Hey, Tchaikovsky. Man, he was so good. His music even sounds good on PC speaker.
And yes, absolutely right. It's darkly hilarious to me that 4K HDR is like the best CRT emulation we have now because you need that extra bit of brightness to get the glow.
That is amazing. And also that the pixel perfect emulation requires a resolution that is so insane. It's just mental. Jesus. Actually, this is not bad, but it is still horrifying. But she is horrifying in the original as well. This is one thing I was going to mention earlier.
No, but she's a very horrifying table doily.
Yes. Oh, you just want to spread her out on a table and serve a cup of tea, don't you? Now, one thing I was going to say earlier was that I love how the game switches between this like grand operatic language, and then it goes like, "Come on, you guys, move it," like modern vernacular. I like it, and it never dates itself. But since it takes place in the future, you're kind of like, oh, well, they can sort of get away with anything. Musically inspired is sick. Brandon is sick. Everyone, send him good vibes by subscribing to my Patreon. No, I'm just kidding. Let's spin this into fucking straw. If this had released in 1986 with this artwork, we'd all remember how good this game looked. I mean, when was this? 1990? So it wasn't that far off. But yeah, 1986. We had EGA graphics in 1986. Space Quest 1 came out in 1986. And we leveled up. So now we put her to sleep. It's probably saved my game.
And unlocking a new note has unlocked a Brandon.
Yes.
So let's see how well this goes. If I keep sneezing or not.
Oh,
if
good.
I do, I'll spare you all and go on.
He's unwrapping an edible. No, I'm
Lozenge.
and dropping it on the floor. Dragon.
Yeah, right on my desk.
Poop.
Dragon doo-doo.
Dude, fuck. Much better. Thank you.
It's all about the alliteration.
Of course. All right, now let's put you to sleep, big boy, big girl, whatever. Wake up is CDEA, so we play it backwards. Fuck it, I just hit my pop filter. A, E, D, C. Funny story, classic music Mozart, for example, released many works. We only listen to 5% of his works today. Yes, but fortunately, one of those that survived was Lick Me im Arsch, which means exactly what you think it means. It's a vocal canon where people just stand there and sing very solemnly, "Lick me in my ass."
It is funny. It's like people act surprised when you find something really dirty from the ancient past. I'm like, you think people weren't horny then?
Oh, Mozart was super horny. Mozart was a troll. First of all, he perved after his cousin, and second of all, he just had the worst sense of humor. He was amazing. Where the fuck? Where am I supposed? I can't see. Oh, I forgot. I have to turn on the lights. Of course. Where's darkness? There it is. Turn on lights.
Yeah.
DCCD. Maybe I should point. Yeah, I am. I also love.
love it.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I love how you always have to find the darkness hotspot. I mean, it makes game design sense, but it's still kind of weird.
It's a little weird. Oh, here we go. Do, 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 do. I also love one other thing they did, which was that some drafts that don't make sense to play backwards are palindromes.
Asymmetric. Yeah, the palindromes.
Yeah. So you can't play them backwards because they're the same front to back.
Again, it's just a clever game.
Yes, it's super well made, and we are absolutely violating it right now. By the way, this bit takes forever, so just feel free to chat about anything. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Let's go and have a look in the pond. Mozart died at...
Scum VM or DOSBox?
I'm running it in Scum VM. Oh god, the music is very nearly drowning you out. I'm just gonna turn down the PC speaker loveliness. Just a tad. Oh no, the pond isn't here. Damn. If this was a CR game, there'd be a 2-pixel wide path you had to follow, or insta-death. Yes, he's absolutely right. I think if Mozart didn't die at age 35, he probably would have he would have gone metal. He would have invented heavy metal or something.
Yeah, probably.
You know, it's interesting. I just thought that Scum Games have been doing like blinking, flashing, animated cursors since the beginning, and SCI never did that ever.
No.
Oh, except for King's Quest 7, I guess.
King's Quest 7 had that little twinkle in the...
Sparkly wand, yeah.
God, I hate that interface so bad. I still want to do my video on the best interfaces of all time, but I'm going to give special mention to why King's Quest 7 and Phantasmagoria did not have the best interface of all time. It just assumes too much, as Jane Jensen would say. Down we go. All right, time for some optional
There
fun.
we go.
We'll go up. I'm doing this for you. Empty. G-E-E. So basically, it's G. Oh, gee whiz. Beethoven, that's metal. Yeah, you're actually right. Beethoven pretty much invented heavy metal. Paul McCartney solidified it. Beethoven invented it. And then Black Sabbath's blah blah blah. Hang on a minute. I just noticed. Oh god, I didn't crop my face cam properly. See, I cannot abide this. I'm just gonna have to quickly fix my. By the way, in OBS, my face cam is the element is called Pratt Cam. You know, Carmageddon. Is that better? No. Come on, Pratt Cam, do your thing. Oh, wrong one. Video capture device, that's the one. There we go. Hello. Yes, now my hand does not escape the lovely confines of my Pratt Cam.
See that it doesn't.
Yes. My apologies. Hi again. Yes, you told me this the first time. I'm trying to level up.
Large ham cam.
But it's a nice reminder that you don't necessarily get.
Hello. Oh, he has no teeth in this version. Cool. Dentistry. Not a thing in the future. Actually,
And awkward for a kind of mandible.
there is that, yeah. It's such a good name. It sounds scary, and it also sounds slithery and creepy, which is what it is. Where the hell do I go from here? Get in the fucking cave, douchebag.
Yes, real cannons, man. It's the most metal thing ever.
Get in the fucking... Where am I going? Dry hole. Yeah, I don't want to fill that back up. Can I go now, please? Oh, do I go down here? I don't go over here. There's a hotspot here I have to click on, and I can't find it. Don't tell me we're stuck here forever.
That's weird. It looks like you should go between there, right?
Yeah, which is exactly...
Why would you walk?
Come
Why
on,
would you walk into
dude.
the gap?
Come on, dude. Walk into the gap. Pick up a new pair of jeans. Let's go.
Well, Scum, you're usually smarter about this stuff.
Oh, maybe we have to call in Magic Moose, Mad Moose. We got a bug. No, probably just a dumb streamer not clicking the right hotspot, but still. Let's fucking go, man.
Usually I try clicking higher outside of the range of where I want to go to see if it puts me where it needs me to go.
That's a good suggestion. Let's do that. See, it kind of looks like that would actually work, but it didn't. Okay, maybe we need to fill this in again before it let us leave. I don't recall that being required, but let's do it anyway. MT was GEED, so DEEG. Maybe I should get out of the fucking hole before I do that, but hey. Alright, can we go and... See, this also looks like I should be able to exit down from here. But I can't.
Can you click on the thing in the background? Top right?
This thing? No.
No.
Well, yes, I can, but nothing happens. Oh, are you kidding
No,
me?
it's physically impossible to push the mouse button when you're hovering over that spot. Finger just won't work.
The teacher from the wall just comes in and slaps you across the wrist and just goes, no!
Go behind the formation. You're once more in the caves. So
Go behind the formation. I'm trying. Evil Ted.
try
I'm
going
trying.
behind it from the right.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm so glad
Probably
someone...
The screen to scroll before you could do that.
And I think this is it. We have reached the end of the gauntlet. Thank fucking Christ. Someone in the chat, Beavinator mentioned Bill and Ted, so all of a sudden, I'm trying, Evil Ted, I'm trying.
That's a lot like the that long cutscene walking shot from King's Quest V in the Serenia Mountains.
God.
When you're waiting for them to slowly trudge.
Sure.
I remember the Tandem 1000 days, and waiting on that screen took freaking forever.
What's another alliteration for poop that starts with a T?
Turd.
Turd, of course, turd. Twisty turd. God, it must be really late. Yeah, Wilco Webb said turd in the chat as well. I just love when people just say weird, random swear words in my chat. Just keep doing it. I'm supposed to...
It's a very pretty scene in EGA.
It is. I mean, everything in this game is so gorgeous.
And it's being carried surprisingly well, Bar.
Oh, did anyone see?
I forgot about this pun.
Oh, the
I forgot about this pun.
Repair costs must be spiraling. All right, untwist this motherfucker.
Whoa, that's over the line.
That's cool.
And yes,
Cool bad.
I love this puzzle.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. And look at the animation too. This animation is brilliant.
Mark Ferrari, man.
Mark.
Artwork is great.
Yeah, the two of them worked. I love the story about. I mean, spoilers, obviously. When Bishop Mandible bites it, and they just told Steve Purcell, just do an epic death, and they came back the next morning, and he did this super over the top gory death of his head flying off and towards the camera, and everyone was just like, "Dude, are you mental? We're keeping that." Hey, Rusty. Actually, I don't need to save. I just saved. Hey, Rusty Busty. Strange place to take a nap. Do we need the... Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Look at his fancy hair, man.
And you were absolutely
right. He works
right
on that.
Yeah, you were right, Pickle Dog. The forge is very magenta. So I don't know if we actually need to go here and get the hint that we need to swap places, but we're going to do it for completionist's sake. Hey, what's up, man? Turn his straw hair into gold? Yeah, I should probably do that. This is a private guild, my strange younger friend. Oh, shit. Here come the accents. Go away and play something. Is that... I guess that is technically the hint. Go and play somewhere else. Because you need the mirror. Fuck. No, we have to go back. I forgot to get the mirror draft. I forgot to actually look at the pool. Damn it. All right. Temp save. We have to go back to the screen of hate.
By the way, I appreciate that you're using the original save load screen.
Accept no substitutes. Luckily, the screen of hate is not
So
very far away.
long, ScumVM kept that away from people.
What's that emulator that the guy's working on? Is it Dream? The ScumVM emulator that works with the original copies of the games? That is so cool.
As opposed to the unoriginal copies of the games?
Well, as opposed to... Oh, wait. F-A-A-F. Fav.
Time to go.
I've heard of Dream, but I
Time to go
don't know
yes,
what it is.
WVP to it.
There is some sort of... There's a really esoteric reason to use Dream instead of ScumVM. It's something about authenticity.
Yeah. I mean,
Plays Dark Forces, apparently.
I mean, it's basically it's running the original binaries, so it's like DOSBox, but it's like DOSBox, but coded specifically around LucasArts binaries, so it can bring QRL stuff to them.
Yeah. It's not a replacement for ScumVM. It's not a replacement for DOSBox. It's one of the original Scum developers who just decided, you know what, we need the complete authentic experience. Like if you play Sam & Max and you in ScumVM, I mean there's like tiny bits missing. I seem to remember.
Yeah, there's a difference between how the original executables interpreted the scripts and how ScumVM reverse engineered and
I mean, just tiny things. I mean, it's not game breaking or anything, and most people would not even notice. But it's just cool that someone went in and he's doing it. He just did it for shits and giggles, really. He just wanted to, and then it turned into a thing. Mainly because Daniel Albu wouldn't leave him alone, and kept asking, "How's Dream going? How's Dream going?" Twisty. That was CFED. I mean, the one puzzle in this game that makes no goddamn sense to me is using invisibility on the two scythe polishers to turn yourself invisible. Especially because later in the game, you do get to click on yourself to turn yourself into a swan. That's the one puzzle that doesn't make any sense. And I think we mentioned that to Moriarty when he was in the stream and he gave some sort of bullshit explanation.
It was probably a case of we just could not wrangle this through the interface. So I was like, yeah, this will have to do.
We didn't figure out how to click on Bobbin until the very end. I mean, it was supposed to be a big reveal, like at the end you can actually click on yourself. So I understand why they saved that for the end.
Kind of a subversion puzzle.
Yeah, which is cool and all. We don't have to do this. We don't have to go through the cutscene again. Let's just pretend we did. Mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the freakiest boy with the hood of them all? SQH, have you thought about getting one of those portable new old school computers? I have thought about it, and I decided not to.
You should get one. The Pocket 386.
Night, so it does Win 9X games too.
Oh yeah,
that's huge.
My God, he's already a ghost.
Happy one at least.
Oh, it's a rusty nub. The fucking puns in this game. It's okay. They're not as bad as they could have been. It's not a Quest for Glory game. What's your guild? So if you go down and annoy them, he already knows. Oh shit, our staff is disappearing.
Disappearing into the purple yonder.
Oh, this is why I love you, man. Also, question. This is a question for people who speak English natively, and it's a genuine question. What is the difference between a staff and a distaff? Does the distaff just rude to you sometimes because it disses you?
I thought a distaff was just the what we call a female symbol or a Venus symbol, or I'm not sure you get a physical distaff.
Distaff is the tool used in spinning.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not a synonym for staff.
The distaff creates distracts. As a creator, if you don't give a good answer, go for old reliable. We intentionally
Look
kept it
what-
up to preserve mystery, and that's basically what he says. I think. What he said.
This is what. Sorry.
Oh, go
Sorry,
ahead.
keep interrupting. Go ahead. This is what Wikipedia says. A distaff, also called a rock, is a tool used in spinning.
And not as in
Sorry.
spinning, as in spin classes where you sit there and watch people's asses go up and down on fake bicycles. Actual, spinning truck. He's a weaver. He weaves shit. All right. Oh, look.
I love how that lends itself more to a musical pun. Rock.
Speaking of, Rusty's going through his punk rock phase. He dyed his hair cyan.
It's the only cyan thing in this screen.
Pretty much, yeah.
Besides the faint light dither.
Oh, was it Leslie who changes her hair color constantly in Zack McCracken?
I haven't actually finished Zack McCracken, so any cracks about the Kraken are lost on me. Look at that. That is some impressionist shit going on right there, with the dude's hammer going up and down. Except, have you noticed the dithering in the background disappeared for one frame? What the fuck is going on there?
It does a flash when he.
Oh, it's a flash. Oh, that's what that's supposed to be. Okay, that makes sense. I like how each of them has a fire, and they just randomly set up camp somewhere on this precarious ledge with no railing. Maybe we should save our game.
This reminds me a lot of Atlantis.
if you hit the backspace too many times.
Forge feces.
Oh, forge! Yes.
Hey.
Hey, I was gonna go with something else. I forgot. It's way too late for me now. It's way too late. Save yourselves. By the way, the adventure game Hotspot fanfare organizers asked me for a bio because they put bios of people who are attending and presenting at the convention up on their website, and I wrote something along the lines of Space Quest historian has been a pain in the ass for adventure gamers since 1996. He is unfit for any social interaction whatsoever, but he somehow wormed his way into his convention, and we apologize in advance. I think that's pretty accurate, if you ask me. Oh, look how sad he is! Oh, Stoke, it's okay, you'll be fine. Oh, never mind. God, I know it's his mustache, but it just looks like he has a huge row of teeth. Oh, no, no, no. Not my distaff. Don't throw it in the fire, it'll yell rude things at you. Ow, is he pulling our hair? Wait, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna bring bikers in to beat us up? Alright, nothing else to do but go to sleep. Talk to real-life saw operators about saw stuff and they'll tell you that's a beginner band-aid and you don't need one if you're a real saw operator. Oh, and they will offer to give you a high force. Well, oh man. People who work construction and people who work with heavy machinery, I have nothing but respect and admiration for it, and I could never, ever do anything like that. Whoa. Oh my God. Everything just went monochrome, but in a really, really cool way. Like they just sort of faded that thing out. Oh, wow. What the fuck just happened? Was it supposed to do that? Because it just sort of switched to CGA mode again. So does that mean in the original, if you run this in original DOS hardware, it actually switches to a monochrome screen? Or did they just, because it, like you said, it used...
I kind of want to try that now. I wonder if it jumped into the mono mode where you can change the foreground color.
I think it must have because it used different gray tones. Like it faded the screen out.
Wouldn't otherwise be possible, yeah.
Wow. Pay no attention to the dude with the hood in your jail.
Mm-hmm.
Goes by new office furniture. I love it. Again, this is where they switch between hawk and oh, beware, and then they go, oh, here's shit. Here goes my office furniture. Hey, sorry about that.
The tone always felt all over the board to me in this game.
Yeah, but I kind of like it. It's the same with Beneath the Steel Sky. Also, he grew a beard. It looks like he grew a beard. Hello. I kind of like it. Beneath the Steel Sky did the same. Like it's a super serious story with like big ramifications, and then they kind of make like gallows humor joke about it as well. Yeah. Kind of like it. Your mileage may vary. Who's eating chips?
Yeah, no,
Come
I
on.
like it. I am. Get over it.
All right, I
Just 'cause
am.
you don't have any.
That is true. I do have some salty licorice, but I'm not going to eat that on stream. Uh-oh. I always found this like a really nice touch. Like when the distaff is in distress. It. Sorry, that pun was so bad I coughed.
Your body forced you to cough, to interrupt you, to stop.
Yeah. Anyway, this one is a nice touch. We all watched the VHS tape in Beneath the Steel Sky. You know the one. Oh, the one with the pussy. It's a cat. Don't demonetize me. It's just a cat. There's literally a VHS tape in Beneath the Steel Sky full of digitized cats. I kid you not. But he actually says in the stop talking, SQH. Stop talking, SQH. Stop talking. All right. Well, just for shits and giggles, let's turn this into gold for no reason.
Just because if they gave you straw and you couldn't change it, it would feel weird.
You don't have a distaff.
I don't have a
You
distaff.
gotta pick it up first, dude.
Probably should.
Can't weave without tools.
For some reason, I mean, we got thrown in jail, our distaff was stolen, almost burnt to a crisp, and we leave a parting gift for them. Here, have some gold. Here, have some new office furniture, you dickweed. Harry Carey, Harry Kid, Harry Kid, Harry Carey in the chat. Hello, sir.
Harry Keat.
Harry Kid, thank you. Play that funky music, Weaver boy. And here comes the one-timed puzzle in the game. Oh, might want to save here. Mandible manure?
Yeah.
Manure. I wonder if the get out of jail tune would be ACAB. Man, that sound effect of him hitting this. It looks like he's wearing a voodoo mask. This is like Gabriel, the voodoo cult from Gabriel and I just showed up to mend some swords.
And yeah, man, this is the bleep anvil. Bleep. Bleep,
Yeah.
bleep.
Oh, we're supposed to twist it. What's the twist? Twisty. It's DEFC. And we have to do it when he's holding it up. DEFC. How goes the sharpening?
And it's sharpened.
DEFC. Timer. Very forgiving timer, but still. Get some Temple of Doom vibes. What evil is this? A witch's curse has befallen the blade. There goes my office furniture. Going back to the live stream we did where we voiced the characters, Francisco Gonzalez did Bishop Mandible, and he did it in the voice of Gilbert Gottfried. It was amazing.
I've never actually twisted it. I've
Really?
always used blunt.
What, you've used what, sorry?
You can get sharpen
Oh.
as a draft, and then you can use blunt on it.
Oh, I've always used twist. I didn't know you could do anything else. Where do you get the sharpen and blunts? Oh, you just look at one of
I'm
the...
trying to remember how I did it. I didn't remember the twist, so I think I must have done it with blunt too.
Interesting. Am I supposed to kneel or something? Here's Cobb! Named after Ron Cobb. Which is a story I should elaborate on, but I can't. My brain is dead at the moment. But I just have to see Mandible's death. probably not gonna finish the game, but we are gonna. Actually, we should probably let it go right after Mandible bites the big one, because that is so epic, and I want to see that in CGA, and I want to see chaos pop up, and we all know what happens after that. You go back and you fix a bunch of shit, and then the game's over.
Mm. Yeah, it is too bad we can't ask Cobb about Monkey Island.
That's right. He's in Monkey Island as well. Ask me about Loom. It looks like his midriff is completely missing because he's standing up against a dithered texture. That's the same as his midriff.
The bishop always reminds me of Green Lantern because he's got the black around his eyes too, like a mask.
Yeah. Oh, he's just a goth bishop. He just likes a bit of panda. All right, let's open the fucking cage. Too bad we have to undo the Weaver spell that played the lovely Tchaikovsky music. Single tone Tchaikovsky. That should be his nickname. Single tone Tchaikovsky. We already got switched on Bach. Why not single tone Tchaikovsky? Oh, I love how they sped up his walk cycle just to push Bobbin into a corner. Just that, get the fuck off. That the staff will never work for you? Oh, well, actually. Yeah, because it turns out, and I'm not even kidding, Bishop Mandible was like an exchange student at the Island of the Weavers, so he picked up a few tricks. That's canon. He says that somewhere in the game that he was like he traveled around and he like shacked up with a bunch of different guilds and he was an exchange student to the Island of Weavers. Ah, yes, the big graveyard. This is a great idea.
And you can't see the fact that this is letterbox, so that things are poking off the top. They love doing that trick in this one.
Yeah, that's really. You can kind of see it with the tower there, and his hat is sticking out. Yeah, I love that. That it sort of boundary breaks its own letterbox.
It's a very nice artistic choice.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, it does kind of look like he lives in a cave, a very, very dank cave in the country. Oh, there's that smile again. That beautiful smile.
Mandible's terrible teeth.
Mandible's very British teeth. An army nourished by the meat of the shepherds. What are you going to do to them? Are you going to skin them? It just goes completely Hannibal Lecter on the shepherds. Yeah, we lost all our sheep. Never mind. We have other plans. Show me the smiths repairing. Oh, so Morrissey just showed up. Good. Let's let Chaos take him first. Don't let him touch anything. No, that's not going to be a problem with Cobb around. Cobb is not allowed within 200 feet of a school. In fact, everyone, the glass blower as well, everyone's just a fucking perv in this game. Every time it's, oh, a weaver. Could you take your clothes off? Jesus Christ. Oh, his portrait is amazing.
Oh, yeah. Man.
And we're going to get...
Looks like an album cover.
It does, doesn't it? We're going to get a close-up of him at some point. I forget. Did we get a draft here? No, we don't. Oh, this is just the way of getting him to piss off.
Getting him to the right spot.
Yep. Just looking, eh? Tell you what. Even this line is just fucking creepy. What you have in mind? Oh my god.
There it is.
Oh, it's a pity about the eyes because the rest is fucking brilliant. The eyes just look a bit weird.
Blinking. So good.
Yeah, but you can't really see his pupils. It's a little. It was so close. His like small portrait was perfect. He has head craters. Yes, he does. He actually has kind of like Paradigm, Jacob Janerka's game. He kind of has that little bits growing out of his head. I love this. How am I supposed to invoke the dead with all that screaming in there? And this is the scene. If you play it on expert mode, you actually see what happens when he takes off his hood. He just basically swallows Cobb whole. You don't actually see what's under his hood because there's just this brilliant flash of light, and then Cobb just gets swallowed up. Do we have to look at this? I can't remember. Again, yes, I know. C, F, G, C. I don't even have my distaff. You can't teach me anything. Oh, this foreshadowing is, I mean, it's just such a non sequitur at that moment, but once you actually get to it, if you replay the game, it is heartbreaking.
It's like the most dark roast dinner footage.
This one is a little
everything.
more unambiguous, but the roast dinner is kind of like, are we gonna have Christmas dinner? What's happening? This game is taking a weird turn. It's like, oh, never mind.
No.
Hey, Mandy. I see Cobb is being lax in this dude. No, he just perved out. Oh, man. Oh, I can't save. I should have saved right before. Oh, never mind. We have Twitch clips. Please. Hey, Bruce Flix, good to see you made it. I'm sorry, we're about to end the stream after Mandible's delicious demise. Oh, here he comes. She comes, actually. It's weird because in the CD-ROM, Chaos is female, but in the original, she was meant to be male, at least according to Maury Brianardi. And he did such a creepy voice for Chaos. It was amazing. It was just completely deadpan. No feeling whatsoever. It was so good. I am Chaos. Join me. Here we go. Oi, 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 oi.
Oh, the other guy just noped right out.
Yeah, just fucking nope.
Bobbin's like I'm not.
I ain't fucking around with
I'll
those.
give my distance from this.
Do you know what? We're so close to the end. Let's just fucking go. Oh, right. This gag is actually kind of cute. Go in there and go, oh, wait, something's missing from one of the cages. Oh, well, I'll just pop right. And then it just walks by the door. It's so good. I am Bishop Mandible. Oh, I mean, Bishop Mandible. Not anymore, you aren't. Wee. All right, let's close these motherfuckers up. Because there's 4 of them, I believe. All the guilds you visited, and you just have to do 1 spell in each. So heal is high. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Guybrush. He grew a beard. He's Guybrush. Oh, Rusty, this is awful. Yeah, whose fault is this? Oh my god! Well, he ghosted up real good, didn't he? Oh, the dithering. Oh god. The eyes are bleeding. Sheet music with no clef. What? Yeah, I took music theory in high school, and I failed. One of the problems, his facial expression here is so fucking creepy. Especially here, but also in the EGA original. Like, he's pissed. Anyway, I failed because I handed in some sheet music where I put the bass clef on top and the treble clef on the bottom. That's an instant fail. Yeah, that don't look good. I mean, it looks great in CGA, obviously, but yeah. Hit Control F and finish in fast mode. What? There's a fast mode? We shall not do that, but I'm intrigued. That must be a Scum VM feature. I don't think there's a fast mode in the original game. All right, let's heal you up. Let's see. CAAC.
Oh, it's Scum VM, okay.
Yeah, it's Scum VM feature. But we're not going to do that. Turn him from cyan to magenta. Sorry, what was that?
I said have fun in the sequel, Rusty.
You can bring people back? No, just dickheads like you. Control G for super fast mode. Is that like a speedrunning feature? Does it skip all the time?
More like a debugging feature.
Probably.
It's like, yeah, I got to run the section over and over again. It might as well be fast.
Can we get someone from the ScumVM team to get on the text-to-speech for LucasArts games? Because we really missed that. I wanted to have this narrated by text-to-speech, but couldn't really. And then he just fucks off. He's like, yeah, cheers, thanks for bringing me back from the dead. I'll send you a postcard. DECE for close. All right. Before we go, what's the combination for ludicrous fast modes? Control-Shift-G. Before we get to the end of the game, first of all, I'm going to save my game. Ethereal... what's...
Excretion.
Excrement.
Excrement, yes.
Ethereal excrements. As you can see, there's a theme going on here. I'm going to have to...
There are so many synonyms.
Yeah.
For every situation in this game.
We could go
You
so
picked
many
a good
places.
theme.
We're going with a theme. I'm going to have to take a quick bathroom break, but I'll be back to finish the game. Let's just finish the fucking game.
Yeah, so
How
close.
do I turn off my face cam again? I forget. Was it Control Alt minus? No? I'll just do it the normal way. Yeah, I'll be back. How do I mute myself? Oh, here we go.
Fast feces. But yeah, the other bit of Loom lore for the unfamiliar is that the game does come with a book of drafts, essentially a notebook for you to take down all of the drafts that you encounter. And it has more than you need, if you will. So it's just because you see something in the book doesn't mean it's guaranteed to be in the game. It's another clever bit of world building they do.
Maybe foreshadowing for the next game that never happened.
For the next game that never happened, yeah.
But the subsequent games weren't supposed to have the distaff ability, correct?
Oh, that's true. Good point. Yeah, it was called Forge, wasn't it? It was supposed to be able with the Forgers.
Yeah. Yeah, Loom 2 was supposed to be called Forge, and I want to say it was rumored it was going to be following Rusty.
Yeah, that's
who
what
I
I
always want
remember
to call
hearing.
Rusty Shackles.
All right, we're back. Titular asks, who here remembers the dig? I'll tell you one thing. The dig, they could have thought of so many different names, but to Danish teenagers, it was just so much fun to go around. Have you played the dick? No, I haven't played the dick. You want to play my dick? I have a copy of the dick at home. Wait, how do I cancel out of this chicken shit outfit? There we go. All right, let's finish this fucking game. Wow, the Realm of the Dead has never looked prettier. See what I mean? Hi, everyone. Was this the dragon or something else? Oh, we just use healing again, don't we? Yeah, we do. Heal, heal, heal.
I love the
CAAC.
dig.
Joke writes itself. Very Kevin Smithy joke, actually. Some people really love the dig. Some people really don't. I'm kind of in the don't camp. Not that I don't appreciate the effort that went into it, but it's kind of, oh god, is it slow? And it's basically Myst, but with third person.
It's very much Myst, and that's why I love it.
You're a very
Out of all the Myst clones, quote unquote, that have been made, it took an actual traditional third person adventure game to actually come closest to Myst design philosophy.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't like it. Myst, the lever pulling simulator, not my jam, but DECE.
I think I love those games so much because I really love the exploration part of adventure games more than anything else. And finding things and discovering things and figuring out how they work in lieu of like inventory puzzles.
Yeah, okay, I can see that,
know,
but
that just attaches itself to me a little more.
But if I want exploration adventure games, I go for walking simulators because the whole, press a button, a weird noise, and then you just have to sit there and go, what the fuck do they mean by that? It's just, I don't have the patience for it.
Yeah, it's not for everyone, but
walking
it's
simulator.
But that's fine. That's fine. I'm not knocking it. Everyone. I mean, I'm
not either.
I make jokes about Myst all the time. And I've been told I should play Shivers, and I'm like, really? But it's Shivers is more of a Seventh Guest knockoff than Myst, isn't it?
It's very puzzle heavy. I don't
logic
know
puzzles with no context separated by
alley.
rooms.
Yeah, except there's a roaming monster. I hear there's a roaming monster that just occasionally just pops out and just insta kills you.
No. You have a health bar, and there are certain places where you can run into one of the Exupi, the boogeyman of the game. But you regain that health when you ultimately capture them.
Okay, but they're still random, right? Instant fin.
They're in specific spots because they're each tied to an element.
Oh, okay. I love how Master Goodmull just sort of his spirit just sort of noped out. He didn't even go into the ethereal void. He just sort of, like when you shoot a person in a boomer shooter and their corpses don't stay behind, they just sort of dissolve. He kind of did that. Maybe I'll just bobbing. You're right in front of it. You're literally bobbing right in front of it. And now the chat is full of dig and Myst and yeah. I just checked out of my own stream chat. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. This is what we get. This is what happens when you bring up games that I can't play. This while I love the Tex Murphy games to absolute fucking bits, the logic puzzles, especially in Pandora Directive, can just go to fucking hell. I always skip them. I'm so glad they put cheat codes in to skip the logic puzzles in the Tex Murphy games, because fuck me. A world of no. This doesn't look too bad either, does it? I mean, it's very cyan.
This works.
Yeah, that's for. I know. We said this is the Pain Train stream and all that, but apart from the Glassmakers Guild, which was just murder on the ice, it's actually not bad. This is a very competent CGA rendering, even though Maury Bryan already said
for you.
He said it's at one point he pitied the fucking beta testers who had to play the game like this. You must have many questions. Yeah. Why is the wind bobbing around my cloak? Is there wind in the afterlife? Is this the Skaterama? Yes, the timer is a little more forgiving, but it is essentially the same thing. This reveal, by the way,
basically
this reveal with the swan being your mother, and every year on your birthday she escapes the realm of the dead just to wish you a happy birthday. That's just mind-blowingly good. I'm sorry. This game is just really, really good. We are violating a classic right here. There's just so many levels. There's so many levels to this otherwise deceptively short and and people gave this game shit for being too easy when it came out, and it was supposed to be. God damn it, he wanted people to actually finish this game. There's so many levels to this. It is so good. I so wish he'd been allowed to do the sequels. But
Do we know why they didn't happen?
no. I think Maury Brianardi checked out of Lucasfilm before he got around to doing them, and the rights to Loom are tied up in so many different. Because you know he made that famous speech where he said he'd only trust the sequels to Loom to 3 people, and one of them was Wedge and I, and Dave Gilbert's phone just fucking blew up after he said that at GDC. But and Dave actually looked into it, but the rights are so tangled to Loom that there is just no way. I have no idea how Loom is even on storefronts at this point, because no one can do a sequel to Loom. There was a fan sequel, Forge, that got shut down not by Disney even, because that was before Disney bought Lucasfilm, so I'm not really sure what happened there. But anyway, are we done with this one? Yeah. Oh, right. It's back to... No, it's on the other side. Sorry. I'm a little turned around. I mean, I am in the ethereal void. Up is down, left is right. There's still one hole you've yet to seal. Yeah, you should take that to the vets. I'm not really qualified. Oh, right. I forgot to... Fuck. I have to go all the way back. I forgot to seal the first hole. You can just close that and... Okay. It's Loom 2. Okay, Loomer. See, someone already made that joke once. I always loved how they drew the stars in Loom. Every time I draw a star like on paper, I mean, I'm a terrible artist. I can't draw for shit. But every time I draw a star, my son's really into like space and stuff like so. So I draw a lot of planets and stars and shit, and I always draw them exactly like this, like that little curvature. Like it goes up, goes left, goes down, goes.
Mm-hmm. Like the black box.
Like the black box. The Space Quest black box, if anyone. The fan sequel got shut down? Yes. It could just be stuck in development hell, but I think they were told to piss off by someone. I think there's a blog post there.
It's not
Loom
often that a
Eternal.
LucasArts game is
Loom Eternal.
is tied up with rights with another company. Like usually Lucas owned their stuff. The only other thing I can think of is Sam and Max, which expired.
But Loom is tied up with well, first of all, the music rights, and second of all, the Fat Man actually did that man keeps haunting me. The Fat Man actually did the conversions of Tchaikovsky's music for this game. So, hey, George, the Fat Man singer, actually did the music for this game. Probably not the PC speaker conversion, though.
He's just so closely tied to this part of the industry.
Yeah, it's amazing. That dude just pops up everywhere. My son is into space. What could possibly cause that? I have no idea, Vocaber. It could be anything. Yes, I did it. Now leave me alone. Like it just floats past her like, yeah, shut up. I'm done.
This is the anti-Forge screen. The only thing that's magenta is your staff.
Yeah. I love the distortion they did here.
Warping reality there, yeah.
It's so good. Do we close this? No, we don't. At least I don't think we do. How else will Mommy Dearest come after us? Oh, hello. Yeah, this could be a problem. You might want to get that checked.
Be there.
I also love how they just sort of fast track you into the final area of the game with an establishing shot. That's really clever. Because otherwise, you could just walk around the island and fuck around. And also, they fast track you into this room. You don't have to go through all the fucking tapestries again.
Mm-hmm.
That's
the kind of good design Lucas is known for. That it's like, yeah, you've been here before. We'll just skip over the unimportant stuff.
Yeah. Don't swing that around like that. Come on, you'll hurt someone. I also love how the Chaos, the ruler of the dead, the unholy beast himself, It's just like, oh God, I'm really hungry. I could really go for a turkey dinner right now. You mean before the dead ones take control? I thought they already did. You don't know what draft has been. You think it might be the one that Swan has been forcing down your throat this entire game? Chaos in CGA! Oh, he looks good!
Not bad.
the Dreamweaver, the Macromedia Dreamweaver, yes. God damn it. Yeah, that smile. Anything less will risk harm to our relationship. Oh my god, the PC speaker's going fucking mental.
It's carrying a lot.
Yeah, it is.
I love how it arpeggios fake polyphony.
Yeah, I do too. It's amazing how much they can get away
Like a
with.
chiptune almost.
Well, it is technically a chiptune,
Well,
isn't it?
technically it is, yes, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. I lose patience easily in the proximity
I
of
think,
inferior
if I'm not
beings.
mistaken, I think a lot of the different sound devices, like for lesser sound devices, it's there's probably some flag set for preferential like channels, but it's half of it at least is like auto generated that way.
Oh, so
Like,
it's
I don't
think
they
anyone
feed
sat
it a
down and
MIDI
made-
and I
Yeah,
think they
kind of
did.
similar to how the graphics are downgraded. Like that's someone didn't sit down and make CGA backgrounds of this, and I think at least partially it's done the same way with PC speaker, CMS, and all that.
Not entirely sure because they say, I mean the Sierra musicians. I remember Robert Holmes talking about
The
how
Sierra ones, yeah.
they were made from scratch. If you play the Space Quest
No,
4
you
beta,
have to
they
for
have.
Sierra.
Oh, you have to.
But I mean, my understanding with the Lucas, with the Scum ones was that it's automatic with help, and that it's
Yeah.
and that as Brandon says, it's given some hinting as to which notes absolutely have to play. But
it's otherwise it's like it's taking multiple channels and trying to play them through that one PC speaker channel. Like it's doing that ARP stuff automatically, which is pretty neat.
I love it.
Whereas for SCI, you have to do a completely separate one.
Chaos Crab. Oh, I should have gone with Crab. You're right. I reused Kaka. Sorry, I just brought the conversation down again.
That's why you're here. That's why we're here, to be honest.
And Bobbin's just standing around like a fucking lemon. Tell me which force. God, you've heard them a million times. Oh, by the way, we missed my favorite exchange. My favorite line in the entire game. When Bobbin says, "Over my dead body," and Chaos just goes, "Preference noted." That's so good.
Sinister line.
Yes, it is so good.
glorious
Yeah,
guano.
Like you say, on the surface, this game seems like this quirky little like Willow type.
Yeah, it does.
experience.
Yeah,
but it could be so deep if it wanted to, like Star Wars deep.
and it treads a fine line between taking itself really seriously and just not that seriously. Again, the whole thing with them sometimes using like really fancy fantasy speak, and then other times colloquially. Okay, here we go. You could have told us this half an hour ago, but... And it's Christmas dinner. Here we go. Here descends the third shadow and lunch. Oh, wait, no, we already did lunch. Never mind. That is also a horrifying death, by the way. He just gets torn to shreds. And then he takes the feather. Oh, you fucker. Where does he put that?
That's just landed.
That was fast.
Oh, hello. Hey, Joshua. He just joined us right at the end. We're about to unmake the loom. Did we miss something? Yep. Yeah, we already did that. Do not approach too closely, Weaver. Oh shit! I forget. What's the last thing we're supposed to do? Do we heal? Have you ever actually tried healing chaos? What happens? I just want to try that. CAAC. What's up? I mean, we have all the time in the world. He's not going to do anything. Throw away that stick, young fool. Seltzer Mudhut says, I think this version looks beautiful, no joke. I kind of do too. It's actually not bad. I forget what I'm supposed to do at the end here. I'm definitely not supposed to play... I'm not supposed to play open on the Loom. Yes, I am. I'm supposed to play open on the Loom.
C4.
C4.
Crap.
I think you're supposed to cast Unmaking on the Loom.
Which one is unmake?
Isn't that DAAB?
DAAB? Is that
The
one of
that
the...
he just cast on her?
Oh, is that? Oh, that's the draft that Chaos just spun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it B? Whatever you say, Loom. Baby. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's C, F, G, C is the swan. I'm slightly awake. Not a lot, but slightly. I also love how this game doesn't technically have a happy ending in that like half the world is still under chaos rule. Oh, this yeah, that face. Give us your metal face. Your final draft tore the pattern in half. I'm disappointed. God damn it, we had such high hopes for you. It's just a Danish submission for the Eurovision Song Contest. No. Maybe the Dutch. Haha, it's your own. We can't just abandon half the universe. Well, it's kind of your fault, isn't it? And it's so poetic that Chaos lobs his scythe at Bobbin and it turns into a crescent moon. It's just, Oh, right. Better get it done. Leaving so soon, viva boy? Oh god, let's give him a German accent. Leaving so soon, viva boy? Heil Chaos. What's up? Alright, let's fucking do this.
Ah, you missed.
Found neither myself hotspot.
Yeah. This rendition is not bad either. Also, it is such... First of all, the visual of them tearing the pattern with them is... Let's see how that looks in CGA, because... Yeah, there you go. That is so good. It's so imaginative. It's like a weird fever dream in a way.
It was the weavers all along that made Stan's coat.
Yes. Yeah, because all the stars stay in one position.
This is canon now. I'm not believing anything else. Parallax is
Asking
perfect.
about Loom, I'll tell you.
Parallax
It has to
reality.
be.
And there you go. Ah, what a fucking great game. A shame we had to
Or did
ruin it.
that Chaos's scythe just create like a crescent moon? Is that what that's supposed to be?
That is indeed what it's supposed to be. He created the crescent moon. I don't know how their nights were illuminated before then, because this is Earth. This game takes place in the future, but... Oh, Gary Winnick also
yeah.
did animation for this.
Probably.
Gary Winnick, the artist behind Maniac Mansion. He stepped up, didn't he? I mean, not that Maniac Mansion looks terrible or anything, but you know, they have that weird... I love the flapping mouths in Maniac Mansion. They only have 2 frames of animation for talking, so they just go like a clownfish. IBM PC soundtrack. Sure, why not? Let's call it that. Is there a credit for PC speaker conversion? Probably not. There are stars
Oh, yes,
shining
if-
through the moon.
Yeah, as XKCD would say, the moon is currently experiencing nuclear war.
Please check back later. That's no moon. Oh, god damn it. We might as well Monty Python. It's only a model.
It's only a sprite.
He's only a sprite. Maybe this site needed a moon replacement because the moon ended up on the other side of the rift. Actually, that makes perfect sense. I don't know why you wrote that in the chat instead of just saying clever things out loud, but yeah, there you go.
I didn't want to talk over people.
There we go. Special thanks to that guy who made one good movie. American Graffiti, of course. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's kind of impressive how they get percussion in there, because, again, there's only one single tone. That's why they call it a single-tone PC speaker. Single tone. They somehow got it to sound like an actual multi-tone thing. That is a high pitch, though. Holy crap. It's their DLC. Don't. Just don't. There were 2 sequels promised, and we're never gonna get them. But yeah, it would be kind of fun.
Much like the CD version of Space Quest 5.
Oh, right. Actually, we could take a quick look at the Space Quest 5 talkie, just as a bonus, because I haven't really
I'd like
played...
to see how it's coming along. I haven't checked it at all.
No, I haven't checked it out for a long time either. Let me just see here. Let's see if it pops up on stream. There you go. You guys aren't seeing it in Discord, are you? Because I closed ScumVM. So I'm just going to share my screen again. There we go. There should have been a real sound edition of Loom. Yeah. Let's see. Space Quest 5. I believe this has the extras. No, it does not. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, fuck it. I'll just enter it. What is my computer doing? Oh, one of the external hard drives just had to wake up. Let's see. I think it's in E. Games. Come on. Don't do this to me. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm messing around with File Explorer. SQ5 dub extras. I think it's in here. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's weird. What the hell is that red thing doing on top of the screen?
Interesting red stripe.
Strange. All right, let's. Do we have any save games? No. Play new game. Boy, they sped this up, didn't they?
Yeah, the only way I found to actually get this part of the game and a few others to run at what I would consider a useful speed is to run it on a 386, which is...
His illusions of spacefaring grandeur cruelly shattered by Captain Quirk, Roger Wilco exits from the bridge simulator into the hallways of the Star Confederacy Space Academy, where he has enrolled himself in an attempt to realize his lifelong dream of becoming a starship captain.
Am I supposed to click the mouse?
The last several months have not been easy for our hero, what with having to juggle time between skipping classes, snoozing through lectures, and spending long moments considering the implications of actually opening a textbook.
He read the entire fucking script out. That is dedication.
But our fearless former sanitation engineer has stumbled resolutely past these obstacles, pursuing his goal with unwavering determination, blissfully unaware that fate was about to hurl another spitball in his direction.
Stumbling resolutely past those obstacles is such a great line.
Yeah.
I like his delivery. It's like Gary Owen's sarcasm, but with a more formal layer, which is kind of what StarCon is.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like an instructor who's really full of himself in a sort of really comedic way.
The StarCon registry lists the ship as the personal launch of Ambassador Beatrice Wankmeister from the G6 quadrant. You dimly recall hearing that name once before, but the effort to remember anything further results in nothing more than a storm of misfired brain synapses and a dull headache.
Also,
Really
David
fits the comic book style of this.
David Sell did a great job on the script for this game. If anyone doesn't know, Mark Crow didn't actually write it. He came up with the plot and everything, but David Sell from Dynamics is the one who actually wrote the script. He actually has a great sense of humor. It's not Scott Murphy, but it's damn close.
This three-man fighter was captured from the dreaded Pirates of Pestulon during their daring attempt to escape the confines of Space Quest 3.
I'm gonna get so much shit for saying that.
Just another interesting but totally useless example of technological engineering at work.
I like this. Roger just turned into a complete stick figure.
SEI scaling, nothing like it.
Oh god. SCI, especially when they have to scale up past what the character was actually meant to be doing. Did we voice this character?
And
No.
in the proper aspect ratio, they just become a freaking stick, like you say.
Yeah.
Tall pixels, even taller.
Hey, can we speed this up?
Yeah, LucasArts was very proud of their scaling, and they should be.
Yeah, it was...
Also, they drew their sprites at the correct, like at the biggest size, so they could only scale down, not up. And what this game does, like when you get Roger really close to the screen, is it scales up. I want one person to voice all the characters just with different voices. Well, you should play Space Quest 3 3D. That's basically just one guy voicing the entire game. I forget who actually got voiced and all that. I think it's only later in the game. Yeah, we don't have a Drop Dead Wilco, unfortunately.
Yeah, not a good idea.
You also don't have a Roger yet, I think. No.
The Peanuts teacher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, we've moved on to a different game.
Loom looks strange. Yeah, we're just having a quick look at the fan dub of Space Quest 5 because I haven't checked it out yet. Just a little bonus. Oh my god, ScumVM is going absolutely nuts in the status window because it displays all the text that could potentially be voiced, and it's just going mental with this test.
Dumping all kinds of text.
Oh yeah, and it keeps going on about cursor height and cursor width, so apparently SCI is doing some weird shit in the background of this test as well.
And it is pretty neat. It's selecting all of the last answers gives you exactly 5 out of 10, the minimum passing grade.
Yeah.
Always jiggle the handle, yes.
Did we get Quark in? I just want to see if we got Captain Quark in. Jomsy did the voice of Captain Quark. He did a really brilliant job.
Cram the Scrub-O-Matic into your seemingly bottomless pocket.
I forgot the narrator was there.
Into your seemingly bottomless pocket.
Let's poke a cadet, see what happens.
And peak Roger there just kicks the rest back into the closet.
Yeah.
The StarCon registry lists the ship as the personal launch of
If you clear a text, the voice keeps going. That's a... I was going to say that's a feature, not a bug, but it's one. It's either one.
This point probably never be fixed.
No, sadly, the guy who made this fork of ScumVM that can play voices in SCI games just sort of up and disappeared on us. Again, this is the second time he did that.
Except this time he took his toys with him.
Yes, unfortunately. This is running... this version of ScumVM is not available to the public. He's probably going to get very upset that I'm even showing this, but hey, he bailed on us, not the other way around. Although he did do magic, I mean, this fork of ScumVM doesn't just support speech. You can, it supports high resolution, so you can redraw all the graphics if you were so inclined. You can add movie files, movie cutscenes in. You can replace the music with digital music. You can do all sorts of cool shit. He even added a stereoscopic effect. So if you put on VR glasses, you can have stereoscopic 3D. Did the guy make the source code available at least? It was on GitHub, and now it's taken down. We only have the executable. We don't have his source code.
As you can see,
Oh yeah, there we go.
Bankmeister, we run a very tight ship here at the Academy. This institution is the pride of the Star Confederation and one of the best of its kind in the known universe.
And she's mute.
It's not what I expected, but I love it.
Here we are.
Yeah, that's really good.
This is the main rotunda. It was
He's almost doing Zap Brannigan. It's very close.
Ambassador?
Oh god, here we go. I want to hear how he pulls this off.
She looks like Lana Lang from Smallville.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
all comes rushing back. It's her, the woman from the holodisc in Space Quest 4. Now's your big chance, Roger. Say something clever and romantic.
Clever. Old School J says it's Zap Brannigan crossed with Herman Toothrot.
Way to sweep her
Yes.
back onto her feet, Raj. Nice to see you haven't lost your golden touch with women.
Man, the narrator really does a good job as well, I think.
Excuse me, Ambassador, but we should be heading
Oh,
to
he
the
got a
conference
Brooklyn accent all of a sudden. Excuse me.
center. Hold on a minute, Cadet.
Classic Brannigan quote.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Just from his voice not being what I expected, it's kind of opened my mind up to other possibilities for Quirk. I could totally see him as Shooter McGavin from what's that Adam Sandler movie? Happy Gilmore.
Oh, it's been ages since I've only watched that once.
The bad guy in that movie. He was in a bunch of stuff. I don't know his real name.
You did that on purpose, Wilco.
If there's a movie.
Oh, I like how he's
for-
tearing up.
You on double secret probation. One more screw up and you're
Space Cadet days are over. Unfortunately, the timer is hard-coded into the game, so sometimes the voice lines clear before. I had the same problem when I did the AI video of King's Quest V. The timer for the text boxes is hard-coded. I tried using this ScumVM fork to do it in, so I could like run it properly and actually share this version with people, but unfortunately, the extended script that ChatGPT wrote for me for the AI version was so long that the voices kept getting cut off. So I had to fudge it a bit. All right, that's enough of that.
It's fun.
That is fun. We're still gonna finish that at some point. But yeah, that's really about it. I think I'm gonna hit the hay. Cheers, thanks everyone for showing up, especially you lovely people in the voice chat. It's always good fun. Hello.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks very much. On Thursday, I'll be playing the Betrayed Alliance Book 1 game, a game that was recently released as freeware. It is made in SCI. It's not just made in Adventure Game Studio and made to look like SCI. It is literally made in SCI 0. So I'm be playing that on Thursday, and on Tuesday next week, it's back to Police Quest 2. So that's the.
I would join you, but I have a big thing going on Thursday night, unfortunately. But
Is it a cold?
have fun.
Cheers. Thank you.
It's a show at the theater.
Ooh. Well, have fun with that. So yeah. So I'm gonna check out and have fun and see you guys around that Chrono Streamy thing. My mind is such a fucking mush right now. You have no idea. But anyway, this was fun. I suddenly remember why I liked doing this. It actually does give me a bit of energy. I was so dead when I started the stream, and now I'm a little perkier and a little wobbly in the head.
Awesome.
But anyway, yeah. Shut up. Stop talking, SQH. I'll see you guys. Bye.